So this is the story. I was supposed to catch a connecting flight in Istanbul, Turkey, from Johannesburg. So on our way to Turkey, we had a medical emergency. So someone needed help instantly, like at the moment. So the pilots, kudos to the pilots, it deemed the fate that, all right, let us stop, let us have an emergency landing so that they could attend to the person, so that, blah, 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 blah. So we had an emergency landing in Nairobi and we were there for about 2 hours. Oof. This point, I wasn't really thinking about anything because I felt like, okay, it's normal. We'll find a way around it, blah, blah. Because I told you I was supposed to catch a connecting flight in Istanbul, right? But we spent about 2 hours in Nairobi and obviously I missed my flight from there. I missed my flight from there. So to God be the glory, no one was hurt. The person in question was attended to and was taken to the hospital according to the information I got, so and then we continued our journey to Istanbul. It was nice. It was a nice ride anyway. What happened was nothing really happened in along the way, so just a normal flight, just a normal journey. So we got to Istanbul and I was on time. Actually, I was because I think I had waiting time for about 2 hours or so, or 2 hours 30 minutes. So that's the waiting at Nairobi covered for it. So I was still on time, and I had to rush down to the gates where I'll catch the second flight. But I got there, I saw the line, I saw a queue, and then I was asking, oh, is this the right place? I asked for the name of the gate and they said, yes, this is the name of the gate. Okay, fine. I didn't trust that. I didn't trust my question. I didn't trust the answer. I was like, but then I just had to what I did was I went to the officials, right? I went straight to the officials that were there and I asked them, oh, this flight, I'm here for this flight, and so blah, 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 blah. And they told me, oh, sorry, the flight left about 10 minutes ago. They closed about 10 minutes ago. You need to go down to the customer center and you need to file a report or something, and you need to report that so that they can get you on the next flight. And that was the beginning of my series. That was the beginning of my story, of my experience, and the movies that just happened before me. So I went there. I went to the center, to the customer center. I've forgotten what they call them. I went there. Apparently, I was not the only one. So basically, everyone on that plane were affected. So we had to, from different places. Those that didn't miss their flight, we obviously went with their flight. But most of us that missed our flight, we had to come down. We all met at the customer care or something. At the call center. So we met there and we filed a report. For me, the next flight was going to happen the following day. The next flight was the following day in the morning. So I had to stay in Istanbul. I had to stay in Istanbul. So at that time, I landed at Istanbul around 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. thereabouts. I landed in Istanbul around that time. And the next flight was the next day, the following day, around the same time. So that is 24 hours in Istanbul. I had to spend 24 hours in Istanbul. So Usually, what they say is to take care of people that have same problem. So I was fed. I was given all this feeding coupon for every 5 hours. So yeah, that was pretty fair to me. And they have a hotel reservation for people, but not inside the airport. So I couldn't go because I didn't have the Turkish visa, and my passport, my passport is a Nigerian passport, so it is not a visa-free destination for Nigeria. So we needed to sort out some visas and all of that, but I didn't have the time. And besides, I wanted to. I felt like I was supposed to document the whole airport. Yeah, so I didn't really want to leave at that point. So, and that was like 24 hours. So 24 hours is not really a lot, but I know I'm going to experience a lot of things. So yeah, let's time for adventure. And it started that way. So I collected the first feeding coupon. I went to eat. I was just walking around. I was examining and experiencing things. You should be seeing it on your camera right now. I mean, you should be seeing it on your screen right now. Like everywhere I went to, I went to different places. I went to from A to B to C to D. I was just walking around. I brought to a point that I was praying that the airport securities should not even come and call me and say, but boy, say, Mr. Man, hello, we've been seeing you walking around. What happened? Are we safe? But it was just that. So I spent 24 hours in Istanbul. So then story came. It was time to sleep in the evening. I mean, night came and it was time to sleep. And I went everywhere to look for a better place to sleep. But at the end of the day, I got to this terrace, this nice place in the airport. It's like just a secluded area where they didn't use air conditioners. It's just natural air, and fans. Yeah, and then they planted some trees. I don't know if I documented the place. It was a very, 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 very nice place, like very beautiful place. I was there for like an hour, even though I didn't have internet access at that place inside the terrace, but the place was so nice. I just really wanted to be there, and I thought about my life. I thought about I thought about everything I could think about. Like that place is for thinking and having like productive thoughts. You just want to sit down and rewind. All of those kinds of things. So I enjoyed the place. I stood there. I was there for like about an hour. Then let me tell you how I did the feeding. The feeding coupon thing, you just go to the call center to get one every 5 hours. So obviously I didn't eat every 5 hours. But what I did was immediately it was 5 hours. Immediately the 5 hours was complete. I rushed down there to get a coupon. Not because I want to eat, so because the next coupon that I'll collect has to be running already. Like once I collect one, they document it. They document it like the timing and everything. So I'll be there after 5 hours. So even if I eat in the next 7 hours, I know that I have like about 3 hours left to get another feeding coupon. So that was just what I was doing, not because I was eating or something. I just wanted to collect everything for every 5 hours. So in 24 hours, I had like five feeding tickets, even though it's 24 hours in a day, but I don't even know how I got five feeding tickets. Okay, yeah, that's true. The first one, like the day immediately I got there, the first one, yeah, that counted. Then other four, yeah. So that was how I got I got fed 5 times in Istanbul for free in 24 hours. All right. So it was time to sleep. It was night time, and there were a lot of places to sleep. There were a lot of places. Oh, I didn't mention when I got to the airport, I didn't have internet access already. Yeah, so there's a way they do it in Istanbul airport. So they give you an hour free Wi-Fi. You just there's a Wi-Fi kiosk where you can get Wi-Fi for an hour for free. Then other the remaining hours you pay. So I did that, but it didn't work. I couldn't get internet until like around 45 minutes after the whole saga of missed flights, blah blah blah. So the at the call center, the officials told me that there's a place I can get Wi-Fi just to log in my flight itinerary and everything comes up and I internet accessed. So I went to the place and then I did it, and that was how I got internet again for free till I left Istanbul. So I was just basking with food, with internet, and all of that. The only thing missing was, of course, a good bed, a nice bed to rest my head. But then I didn't really feel it that much because I'm more of a going and coming person. Even if I had a bed there, I probably wouldn't sleep on it for more than 3 hours. So, which is actually about the time that I slept for like over 24 hours in Istanbul. So yeah, night came, I wanted to sleep, I looked around. Uh, I was like, should I sleep in the children's playground? Because there's a playground there. Or the nap room, or I just sit on a chair, or the rest, sitting areas and all of that. Because there are a lot of people and you have to like keep your bag safe and all of that. And I was thinking, how do I get safe? Blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, I found myself a nice looking chair. Is it a chair or bench? I don't even know. I just found a spot and I was charging my phone, and yeah, that was pretty it. Then I couldn't even sleep like that, but at least I rested for hours. Then I woke up again, and then I went to freshen up. I freshened up. At this time, I was even looking at myself. I was saying, God, what is it? uh, in my mind, I was like, what is it? Haven't you done enough? So, sha. That was it. Then I freshened up. I went to eat. I checked the screen for my flight if the information is up already, but not yet. So, yeah, we continued our tour. I went to other places I have not been to before. I visited a lot of stores, and then very beautiful stores, big names. I don't know. My eyes were well fed. So I was everywhere, to a point that I mastered everywhere in the airport, from the museum to the spa to the sitting areas to the cafeterias to the food court to the shopping centers, the stores, the clothing stores, the feeding stores, the restaurants, the cafes, the call centers. At least I knew where three call centers. I knew everywhere. Everywhere was on my head. So yeah, following day reached in the morning. I went to board my plane, and I met a friend from Cameroon. We were talking and blah blah blah, like that, talking about countries and all of that. So what else should we talk about? So talking, and yeah, time to board the plane. Now, if you watch Indian movies, you know that Indians and the way they produce movies, they get to the middle of a movie and then they do something like an intermission phase, So where there is a first part and then there's another part that don't really match the first part, but then something somehow somewhere links together. This was my intermission moment. So I had waited already for 24 hours taking care of, so intermission, board the plane and go, right? Good. And then as I was about to board the plane, then an official came up and was like, oh, we are looking for volunteers who would who would volunteer their tickets, blah blah blah. I didn't even care. I wasn't even really listening. So, and then the next thing I had was, the people in need of these tickets are willing to offer up to £400, 400 euros. At first, at first, I thought, I thought like they needed just one person or two people or three. I don't know, but so I didn't really care. Like, oh, they are gonna find people. So besides, I've waited enough already, right? So let me just leave and go. And then my friend, my other friend from Cameroon said, "Oh, bro, this is more than enough. You know, you love it's money and it's gonna go a long way." Then I started thinking of my life. As I was thinking, like, Mona, true, bro. Then I was like, yeah, let's do this. So people already volunteered, every people already volunteered and all of that. So I saw people. I'm like, I went to ask him. I was like, so how many people are you in need of? So he said, as many people as possible. Really? Ó sáré fowó mi ṣayé, gbọ́mọ mẹ́fà lọlé, Mr. Money. I don't please put all my ticket together. Put all my ticket there. So that was how I volunteered. So yeah, I was in for it. So you know what that means? That means extra feeding coupon. That means 400 euros. That means more internet for free for as long as I'm waiting. So the next flight was supposed to come around after 7 hours. So I was just supposed to wait for 7 hours. So I waited for over 24 hours already. So what was there? What was there not to wait for? What to wait for? So then I met another friend from Taiwan. I met a lot of people. So yeah, what to do? So I showed them around. I showed the guys around because obviously I'd been here. So they were shocked, like, how long have you been here? That you know everywhere already. So I took them from different places, passed through different routes, and they were like, And we went to eat. Then I met a lot of people. I was there for over 24 hours, so obviously I met a lot of people. I had culture talks with different people. I met a guy from Iraq who was going to America. I met a lady from Kyrgyzstan. I met obviously my guys from Taiwan, from Cameroon, and some guys from Germany, and then some Turkish people. We had just talked and all of that. So I listened to them talk about my country. I asked them, I asked them about my country, Nigeria, and Nigeria is truly the giant of Africa, if you ask me. Yeah, so they all had nice things to say about Nigeria, and that was it. So yeah, by the way, this is a Nigerian traditional cloth I have on. I've forgotten the name. I've forgotten the name, but Isha Buba and Shokoto. You see, yeah. This is Buba, this is Shokoto. If you're not from Nigeria and you're watching this, yeah, so it's really nice cloth. Yeah. So 7 hours reached, so we're supposed to wait for 7 hours. Yeah, so that was when the next flight would come around. So 7 hours reached and we were supposed to leave. And after eating, we had fun, we talked, we did this, we did that, we connected, we walked around. I showed them what I had seen, I showed them what I knew, and Turkish airport it's really nice. They have the museum, they have spa, they have some sleeping pod, something. They have a lot of facilities in the airport, so which is really good. So what happened next? So after the whole lot of tours, move around, price things, solid nice products, after seeing their food and all of them breads and all of that. So yeah, it was time to go. So we were on the queue. We went to the boarding gate. Yeah, on the queue. Yeah. So we were there, we were stamping, we were supposed to board the flights at that time, and these people came again and they were like, oh, we need volunteers, blah 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 blah, who are willing to leave their tickets and all of that. And at the end of the day, these people are willing to pay 400 euros. Omoyiko Kaku. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you think I took the offer, and if you think I didn't, let me know why you think so. And please be respectful in the comment section. Comment sections have always been a banter. I don't know where these people are coming from. So please be respectful in the comment section. Comment respectfully and let me know why you think I took the offer. Let me know why you think I didn't. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. If you have watched this video to this part, to this very moment, you know you need to subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, and yeah, that is how you are helping me grow. And I appreciate your love and support so far. Honestly, it's been unreal. Like I cannot wrap my head around it. The love and support has been massive. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking the video. Thank you for everything. Ciao. Love you. Bye.